So I removed the trees and I cleaned up. Now I'm going to change my hutch into a springtime decor. I'm going to remove everything from Christmas. I already started and I will show you after what I did. So as you can see by some of the items in my dining room hutch, I decided to maybe turn this little room into a springtime tea room. I have collection of all kinds, and teapots kind of are some of my collection as well. I will go in more details with this, but right now I'm going to concentrate on the top of my hutch. Okay, I'm going to try to videotape like this because this is as tall as I can get my items. So for the top of my hutch, and to bring in some kind of a tea room feel, I thought about bringing some of these baskets up and putting them on the wall to give it like a textured look. So I'm going to start with this one in the middle. Sometimes it's hard to reach because I'm not that tall. And then, okay, so I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to kind of center it and see what it looks like. And then, even if I don't hang the other ones up, or should I? Maybe not this one. I think this one I'll leave it lower. And this one over here, kind of like to hang him up though. Thinking right over here. So whenever you decorate your home, you decorate and what makes you feel good and what you like. I really like these textures of these baskets. I think it's going to bring some different colors up here as well. So I'm going to move my ladder because my arms are not long enough. So, and these are some baskets either that I bought or found at different sales. And I really like this right now. I'm really liking the look of this. So I'm going to put this one here. Oh yeah, I really like this. I can even bring a floral in here, but I think with everything that I'm bringing to the top of this, it'll look fine. So because it is Easter, I do want to bring some Easter items up here. I did pick up, I think you'll see my haul on this. I picked this easel up. These are amazing when you want to lift up something. And I think you'll all remember my bunny tray that I picked up. I think it was at an estate sale or something like that. So I definitely want to bring that in. And I think I'm actually this time, because of the basket up here, I'm going to make this my center point. And I can still see my basket in the background. But this will only be for a little while. Love it already. So I'm going to keep going and I'm going to show you the end result. Whenever you decorate, it's a trial and error for me. I could spend hours, think I'm done, come back and move something around. So if I were to do that to you guys, you'd be here for a long time. So I'm just going to do my thing real quick and see where I'm at. So like I said, just like that, the entire top changed from having a tray up there to just adding my Valerie Parr Hill bunnies from QVC and just adding some greenery. I think it looks amazing. Then in my hutch, I actually added some greenery, some bunnies. I'm still going to work on the hutch and then I will show you the end results. So now we're going to turn to the buffet table. If you watch my Christmas video, this was pretty full. So now what I'm going to do is take this, clean it up, and then decorate it for springtime. So all I'm going to do is remove everything from this table, and that's how I start. I start with a clean slate. I tend to do some of the same things, but I do it in different ways, if that makes any sense right now. So I cannot wait to show you the table settings I have in my head for this year, and just really going for a different look. A tea room in my dining room. So remember that tray? I'm going to bring it on this side of the room. I'm actually going to hang a wreath in my mirror, and then I'm going to decorate my vignette. Let's see where I'm at with this one. So I went ahead and placed a wreath in the mirror, which I think really looks good. We don't use that mirror anyways, really. I purchased these. They're a plastic garland from Amazon. I'll link them below. They weren't my favorite. I'm not sure if they're still available, but I just love the different, like it'll go from light to a dark to light on these. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this on my buffet table here, my server, whatever you want to call it. And what I like do about them, they're very bendable, so they're, you know, you can bend them and place them like they're just growing. And I'm going to bend this one here. Can y'all see that? Sorry. It's kind of like in front of the camera. But I grabbed my big bunny from Valerie Parhill. I got that last year at QVC or the year before. I'm not quite sure if they will still be available, but I went ahead and placed it here. I love it with the tray. I love the candlestick with the darkness. I kind of balanced it out with a white and a black on this one, and then the black one and this color on this side. Now, I'm not too crazy about the copper look, but I'm going to leave it because I don't want to, I feel like it's bringing some of the color in my buffet. So I'm going to leave that alone. So right now, that's where I'm at for my buffet. I'm going to pull these candles. I believe I have a little wagon somewhere. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. So I might place that on there. But for right now, I'm going to leave it as this, and I will show you the progress. Okay. Oh, here I am. So the one thing that I want to do is I want to hang a garland over my curtain. I'm actually thinking about hanging a shelf up here. I'm debating it still because I am really looking to make this a little cozy tea room in my dining room. I know sometimes I get those ideas, but I had a lot of teapots that I hadn't taken out in a while, and I really wanted to display them. Some are from my husband's grandmother, my mom, gifts that I receive. So I just really want to put those out. So I'm going to tell you a little secret. When you go to a thrift store, a yard sale, or anything like that, and they have greenery, pick it up. This is from the church sale, I believe. I had picked up a bunch of greenery. I love this greenery. But what I want to do is I'm going to try to insert the picture and tell you where I saw that picture at. So it's kind of like, hey, I can do that idea here. Let me see. I also have some of this vine stuff that just is kind of like crazy. I just wanted to hang that. So I'm going to start in the middle, and I'm just going to work my way out. So I'm going to have to move my camera at a different angle so you don't see the back of my head the whole entire time. So let's do that real quick, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, I had to find a different way to put the camera. So I have a bunch of greenery. Actually, I forgot the one that I'm looking for here. I will link these up. You can buy these at Amazon. You get like 12 of this. It's a single garland. Don't be fooled by the picture because they have all of them together. But they're really nice to tuck here and there. You can cut them if you want to. Yes, I'm out of breath. I've been going up and down the stairs, just trying to reorganize my home for summer and springtime. When summer comes, I kind of just take the bunnies down and just leave more of the greenery out. So, this is, sorry, I have to put my glasses on. This is actually 2 garlands, but they're really stuck. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. It's super long for one of them. So what I want to do is I have my little hooks from my Christmas lights up here, and I'm just going to hook it up. But I also, I'm going to, this might not come out as planned. Like I said, this is doing this as I'm decorating. And then I'm just going to bring that up there and keep going that way with it. So that's the first garland, and then do the same thing here. I use those little command hooks for my holiday lights, so yes. I know I fast forwarded to putting this up, but it took me no time at all. What I really like about the picture is this part right here. They didn't have a ribbon, but I will add a ribbon to mine. But they had a greenery on the corner of their curtains with a bird nest in it. I just love that. But what I want to do is I want to incorporate this greenery. So I'm just sticking it in the back. You can find these nests at any, and I'm actually going to want this to hang like this a little bit. And so I have my nest up there. But I also want to add my bow. So I'm going to add my bow to the nest like so, and then I'm going to hang the ribbon. So let's see how that episode goes. So what I decided to do is to hang my ribbon first. I'm using a clear door hanger here from Dollar Tree, I believe. And I was putting the ribbon the wrong way, I think. There it goes. So it's making it heavier on my, because I'm using that to tie my ribbon on, it's making it heavier for my garland here. So it's wanting to fall down. So I'm going to continue here. And what I do is you just tuck little pieces in between greeneries there. And you just have to fluff it up. So. my formal dining room is getting there for spring, summertime. I really love the fact that I changed the top of my hutch and that I hung the greenery over the curtains. I don't know, it just puts my eye right up there. And I really love the way I'm setting up my buffet, which I'm not completely done yet. Now I'm turning my attention to my formal dining room. Let's see what can I come up with now. So I really like the way it's turning out in my formal dining room. I love that the fact that I did change the tray and did this vignette instead. And then I am really loving, love this greenery on top of my curtain. And then the buffet is getting there. But right now what I'm doing is I will put all my attention to my dining room table. What can I come up with next? So as I was planning out my scheme for my tabletop, I know that a few years ago I did kind of a tea pot kind of idea. I think it was in actually maybe last year even. But I actually brought more of it out this year. So I went ahead and kept my burlap runner. I thought that would be a nice added touch to my table. But I was going to add my green apple checkered because I was trying to do the black and white buffalo and the apple green buffalo print. But I decided to go a little bit on the softer side. So I found this table cloth cover. It has a little spot in it from rust, but I just thought this would be so smooth. So I'm going to keep this on here, but I'm actually going to overlay this in a corner pattern in the center of my table. I know for you guys right now it makes no sense because you can't really see it. And then I'm going to build from the center of the table and then go from there. So let's see what I do next. Okay, so I grabbed the tray that I made not too long ago. And I will have more videos of these later on. So I'm going to actually move it a little bit over to the side of the table here. And my son actually found all of these on sale at Dollar General. I still want to bring this in, even though I'm doing a tea room. I just think that these will still be very pretty to still bring some of that kind of like farmhouse look to all of this madness that I'm doing. I love the texture of these. I think they're very pretty. And I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to bring those in. And I think that it will still bring some of that country feeling in here. Now, I will use my cloche on the table. And I'm actually going to use it. That's why I need to move this more. I'm going to use it on the side like that. And just build from there. Oh, I got extras. Awesome. So I'll be able to do something else with these later on. So I really like this look so far. I'm going to fill this in. I'm going to add some things to this. And then I found another teacup that I really love. So I'm going to keep building from this. I definitely have to use this flatbird. This was something that was in my brother's apartment. So I really want to bring this into my decor, especially in this room. I just absolutely love it. So I am going to keep building here and I will show you what I'm doing. What I decided to do is I took the glass cloche and I'm putting the extra metal charger, and I'm just going to go ahead and place this on here for now. Please fit, please fit. Yes, it fits. And I went ahead and took the other one and added it over here. So it kind of matches a little bit. But I do want to soften this up a little bit as I'm adding items to it. I found this I thought there was more than one of these. Little napkin kind of deal. I probably won't leave it like that, but let me see what else I can do with this. So here is the table setting for this spring summer. I've added my black and white buffalo print, my green apple buffalo print, and I've added different colors. I've added yellows and pink because I want the pink from these cups to show up. I absolutely love it. Yes, it's a little bit crazy, but it is a modge podge of this and that thrown together, just like they used to do in the old days, because in the old days, they didn't buy all the dishes all the time, and sometimes their dishes didn't match, and that was perfectly fine. What I am going to be on the lookout for, and I think it would look great right there, is a little tea cart. So that is on my I'm looking for list. I think I still got to change that because I didn't even change that for Christmas. I just noticed it still has fall, but I will change that. And you will see all that when I do my reveal. I still have a couple of things to hang up, but I brought out some of my fancy floral plates that was given to me. And I just think the overall look with the metal and the greens and all a mismatch, but I think overall I truly really like it. Like, I like it. So, and I will do the reveal when I do my spring home tour. Let me know what you think below.